Hi guys, Bobby here. Recently joined the Enigma Pro staff. Had a couple months to give the rods a try out and just wanted to give you the rundown mostly on the cranking sticks, but I got all mine lined up here. Some obviously aren't going to have reels because I switch them out. I'm a co-angler mostly, so nobody's going to let me bring 10 rods onto their boat, so I just kind of switch out the rods as needed. And also want to talk about the spinning rod also, the 611. Obviously I don't use spinning gear that much, but I do love this rod. Drop shots, light shaky heads, a lot of light items that I use off this reel. Want to showcase the balance also. The balance is amazing on the rod. The biggest deal about this rod is the airwave guide. Guys in my club have tried it out. It is one of the smoothest rods. You don't get the line slap like you do with regular guides. You won't even notice it. It's pretty amazing, actually. The line just goes through really smooth. The action is solid. Great flexibility. Tapers are solid. We'll move on. Everybody knows about those. You know, what's crazy about these rods is how light they are. They're very solid rods. They can handle all kinds of tasks. For example, this is a medium action cranking rod. So before I got with Enigma, I threw nothing but glass rods on my cranking rods. I love glass rods. I don't think there's anything that beat it. I don't lose a lot of fish at the boat. They're not too stiff. This rod is their medium heavy cranking rod. EPS 72 CB, medium heavy, and a 7.2. Same microwave guide. I cast this thing a mile. The parabolic action on it is amazing. You know, it bends, my goodness, I think there's about, it really starts firming up toward the second to last guide. There's still enough to drive it home, but man, it plays the fish well. Fish can jump. I don't get nervous on the boat when the fish jump. Obviously, you got to pay attention to what you're doing, but these rods hold their own for sure. All right, now we're getting into the fun sticks. Everybody's got a medium heavy cranking stick. Let's start getting to the larger ones, the ones I throw my 5s and 6s, XDs on. This is my favorite cranking rod out of all of them. This is the 7/8. Now it says on it, if I can get it to focus, it says on it that you can't throw, or you're not supposed to throw 8s and XDs and 10 XDs. And you're right, I don't throw the 10 XDs on there. 10 XDs are dangerous. You really kind of need your own special rod for it. There's a lot of stuff on here I do throw though. It handles just above quarter inch, so 3/8 to ½ ounce crankbaits work really well on this thing. I can go heavier though. I do throw some 8s on there. I do throw an 8 XD on here. I think the trick with throwing them is you gotta know how to cast them right. Sure, it's not a whipping cast. You're not trying to load the rod to its max capacity. Let the rod do the work. These rods do an excellent job with their tapers of launching the lure out. So you've gotta know what you're doing. It's more of a lob cast. If you start whipping on this thing, you're right, you're going to overflex it, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to last long. So you got to know what you're doing with that respect. Moving on to the 710 crankbait rod. You know, it has the same type of flex, just a little beefier. Should get that to focus for you guys. You know, this one is rated for DD22s, 6 to 8s, and it throws them exceptionally well. I throw a lot of Berkeley diggers and dredgers on it. This one is a monster. This one's the ultimate launcher, man. Hook keeper hanging out in the back. You're not banging up against your rod. It's just going to hit on the foam. Works exceptionally well. All right, so let's put one of these on the scale. Let's put my favorite, the 7/8 on the scale. You know, you want a rod that can handle the challenge. You want a rod that can be consistent with consistent tapers. You know what you're getting into. But you also want a rod that's light. Throwing crankbaits all day, it's work, man. Absolute work. Let's see what we get here. All right, let's check the weight on this thing. .65 ounces for a 7/8 rod. 4.68 ounces, guys. That's pretty solid. Impressive. You know, I plan on getting a lot more rods from them. I want to get the whole line. I want the heavy crankbait, the 7.2 heavy. They also have a medium that I plan on getting. As far as some of the jig rods, they've also got a 7-foot heavy, which is right in my alley. I love throwing a lot of jigs. I love skipping products, skipping lures. It's fun. They've also got the big mat swingers. You know, this is a 7-11. Obviously in Missouri, there's not a lot of grass. That's going to be like Florida. We don't have big toolies, and we're not a horse amount of things. We have some hydrilla, and that's about it. I've got rods for that. But I do travel for work, and sometimes I have the opportunity to fish with customers. And I've got it just in case. So you can never have too many rods. I plan on having all of them. Guys, thanks for watching, and have a good day.